Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to New York Live. Thanks for spending a day inside with us on this gorgeous day.
Their daughter's hair.
That's right. They're offering the 45-minute classes at their Upper West Side and Upper East Side locations where clueless dads are coached on brushing and detangling techniques, as well as ponytail styling and braiding. And no surprise that the Elsa hairdo is one of the most popular. It's nice that he's trying out again for the third time.
I know. I think it's impressive. He did such a great job. I mean, he's upstaging those other women.
Yeah, seriously. Hopefully we see him in a halftime show sometime soon.
I would love to see him there.
Well, the Miami Heat held tryouts for their dance team a few weeks ago, but a video of hopeful Keith Wilson's amazing audition is just now going viral. We may still be a few months away from NBC's live televised production of The Wiz, but fans can celebrate 40 years of the classic musical right here in New York. And she's teaming up with everyone from Patrick Stewart to James Franco. We're having a blunt talk with the very busy Jackie Weaver right after this. This is Emily Tyree with 49 News, and we're at the Bob Carpenter Center for the Fall Career Fair. Thousands of undergraduate and graduate students from the University of Delaware are looking for internships and entry-level jobs with over 200 companies here. Joanne and I are going to interview some candidates about their experience.
Well, it's really nice to have an opportunity to meet face-to-face with companies and get to see their culture.
And from dancing through life to the latest on Fuller House to potentially joining The View, we're catching up with the always delightful Candace Cameron Bure in just a bit. Well, next time you head to the newsstand to pick up a Cosmo magazine, you might notice something a little different. The National Center on Sexual Exploitation has petitioned to have Cosmo covered up and sold to adults only. And it's not the images the center has an issue with, it's the headlines. And she'd be like, put it away, put it away.
You don't need to know that yet.
I guess
80 years down the line.
I guess it's good it's hidden.
Yes.
Right? You got a signed copy out of all this, and hopefully they find the original.
Yes.
Delaware resident, especially Slade's Anthem alumni, raising money towards leukemia research has been a big part of my life.
Why do you choose a mud run over everything else you could do?
It really gets people off their feet. It's not a typical boring fundraiser event.
Take me back to a time when we knew how to wait. We could waste a night with an old Shall you never let me Take me back to a time when we knew how to wait.
UD's largest student-run philanthropy will present their third annual Rave Run for UDance. All proceeds will go to UDance 2016 and Andrew McDonough's Be Positive Foundation. This is 49 News, and I'm Emily Tyree.
I think so many people are here this year because after last year's UDance, we broke 1 million and it's becoming sort of a movement on campus.
Abigail Goldring will tell us about Delaware's hot topic of gun control. I'm Emily Tyree.
I'm Jordan McBride.
And this is 49 News. Arrested after bringing a homemade clock to school that was mistaken for a bomb, will be moving to attend a new school. The Muhammad family has been overwhelmed by the outpouring of support following Ahmed's arrest at a school in Dallas. Ahmed's entire secondary and undergraduate education will be completely paid for by a scholarship from the Qatar Foundation for Education, Science, and Community Development. This big move follows a whirlwind of a month for Ahmed, who has visited Google, Facebook, and the White House, where he attended astronomy night and met President Obama. It's you know what, it's honestly scary because
Yeah.
once the threat on campus happened a few weeks back, we were all in fear. Even teachers telling us, emailing students saying, if you don't feel comfortable, I don't feel comfortable, so I don't blame you. You don't need to come to class today. It causes such an uproar, and it's frightening. UD journalism students traveled to Philadelphia to attend the Pope Francis craze. The students reported on various stories surrounding the Pope's arrival. Students worked on stories that were picked up by Wilmington News Journal and other news organizations as well. The students tweeted the entire time with the hashtag #UdelPope and even got a repost on their story on Pope Francis's website, Storyfy. Each student had a different experience, but they all agreed it was an experience that they will never, ever forget. Hi, Tyler and Emma. Thank you for being here with us tonight. It's so awesome that you brought this to campus. Can you tell us a little bit about So Baby So?
Yeah, so I started So Baby So with the goal of creating community.
Can you tell us some fundraising efforts? I think you have one this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have our Halloween Fest.
If they're not in a certain major, how can you get involved?
I mean, as long as they have an interest in kind of helping.
Tonight on 49 News.
Here are tonight's top stories.
President Harker announced his resignation as university president.
UD is also named an A+ school for B+ students. Look at us, guys. We're adequate.
I'm Kyle Coulter, and welcome to the 49 News Blue Hen Sports Report.
I don't think we're a top 10 team in the nation. We've had so many injuries and illnesses, and I give them a ton of credit.
Welcome to the Bi-Weekly Show. I'm your generic brand host, Shannon Polson, and we have quite the show for you tonight.
Shannon, I'm the director. I think I would know more than anyone when the live show is.
A pair of crushed bacon. If you listen closely, you can hear its definite mating call.
I was 13 and I was too busy to go to the bathroom for 48 hours. That's what I said.
It is time for Hot Topics. Here at Real Talk, we do a little something called Hot Topics, which are a weekly dose of what's going on around the world.
And I know somebody out there is wondering, what exactly is Netflix Nation?
Make sure to catch us at stn49.com/live. I'm Melissa Duarte. Good night.
Yeah, I mean, I've taken part of U-Dance every year since I've been here, and the energy is on that day is phenomenal.
It's insane. It's so fun.
Like,
it's the best experience
It's truly,
ever.
it's amazing.
And it probably has such a positive impact on the children themselves.
And their families.
Yeah.
You bring up an interesting point because everybody looks at the children when the fraternities and sororities and teams are around them. As a dad, I look at mom and dad. That's with that.
Can you just tell our audience how, if they want to be a moraler or a dancer, how they can get involved?
So yeah, all you have to do is go to the website and sign up for
everybody.
Yeah. It's awesome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I was in the right place at the right time, said UD senior David Backett, who is being credited for saving the life of a 69-year-old woman who went into cardiac arrest. UD students, faculty, and members of the Newark community went to Mitchell Hall Wednesday night for another National Agenda event. Journalist Peter Bailey spoke about America's issues of stereotypes and misconceptions towards race. The UD alumnus and award-winning author talked about the importance of the understanding each other today. As the host of Nightcap with Peter Bailey, he interviews stars in entertainment to help educate the younger generation about something bigger than their work. Another national agenda for this semester series will take place on next Wednesday in Mitchell Hall. Natural Foods just had their grand opening this past Saturday. Melissa gave us the scoop about the place's great food to try. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
So informative.
I walked out today and I was sweating. I was expecting
It's really been a flip-flop in weather lately.
Thank you so much. Make sure everyone tune in to our web show on Monday and our primetime show 2 weeks from now. Thank you so much. I'm Emily Tyree.
I'm Jordan McBride.
And this is 49 News.